everyone. And first of all, a happy Friday to all of you. This is Sana talking to you today about why it's so hard for many entrepreneurs to think about their one ideal client. Now, in my last Facebook Live, I talked about the importance of narrowing down your target audience to just the one person. And this obviously doesn't mean you just want to go after one client, but it means that when we think about our customer in such a specific way as one person, it's much easier to get ourselves in their state of mind and to understand their needs and their dreams and see how we can best help them. Okay, so that's what I talked about in my last live. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about why this can be so difficult. And I think that there's a couple of things. First of all, there's the fear of missing out. Like, what if I narrow down my target audience to such a slim segment? You know, maybe I could make more money going after more segments. I think that this is related to a fear, or rather a mindset of scarcity. Like, maybe there's not enough of these guys or gals, you know, like maybe my target segment or ideal client is, maybe there's not enough of them. I'm not going to be able to make enough money off of that. And I think that there's also a perspective of morality here. Like, as entrepreneurs, we should be so grateful for our clients. You know, so when somebody knocks on our door, like, here I am, can you please work with me? How can you help me? We should be so grateful and just say, of course, yes, I'm here, regardless. But I think that, you know, we should be grateful for our clients, but I also think that our clients should be grateful for us. You know, when you know what you can offer, when you know what value you bring to your client, you also know that the client should be grateful for you. So it's not about the client or the customer being up here and you down here, and you should be like hoping and praying that that person is going to want to work with you. It's about being on a win-win level. You're worth the same, you're on the same level. Super important mindset thing, I think. So this scarcity mindset, I want you to think that, you know, when you think about the one ideal client, that it's not just about that one person. It's about finding, you know, like their DNA and trying to find that group of people who really fits that description. And to know that it's much, much better to help someone really deeply and create that value than going after like all these random people and hopefully being able to do your best. Like, we always want to do our best. So there is enough. I think that's a mindset trick that we can just work with and keep on repeating to ourselves. I also think that, you know, connected to this, there's a fear of failure. And I think that's very common among entrepreneurs at large. You know, this is not just a business. This is you. You are your business. It becomes very personal all of a sudden. So failing or like not making enough money, you know, this can feel like life or death. This can feel like, and it can be very serious because, of course, this is making a living. It's all about making a living, and it's also about you as a person. So the way I try to manage that and the way I try to work with my clients is to really, really, really know from the outset that you're in it for the long term. My laundry machine is on. I hope that you can't hear it. I can, but okay. Anyway, I hope that it doesn't bother you guys too much. That's the joy of working from home. Okay, so I want you to be in that state of mind where you know that you're actually in it for the long term. Entrepreneurship and having your own business is not like a quick race, start to finish. You're in it for the long term. There was an article yesterday about the Swedish employment agency having distributed a lot of start up your business grants to people. And it turns out that this has been a little bit counterproductive because many people haven't really realized that, you know, they have gotten into the wrong mindset. Like, okay, the money is here. And so they have taken on, I guess, too costly habits or not selling enough or doing something right. I haven't gone way deep into that. I just saw the heading and read it quickly yesterday. And so I think that you have to have that long-term plan. You have to have that long-term vision of what's needed for you to make it, and to have that ideal client, to dare to be really selective. It's scary, yes, because it can feel like, what about all these other opportunities? Again, the fear of missing out. But that clarity on what you want to achieve and who you want to help, and being really set on that. Now, how you do that, the exact strategy for, like the exact, I shouldn't say strategy, that is your strategy, but the steps to get there, they can change. But that focus, you want to be super clear on that focus already from the start. And then you have to try out different strategies. What works for you? Where should you be seen? You know, what should your key messages be? Super important. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, because I know that has come up in several conversations recently, and like this, it's so hard. It's interesting, but it's so hard. Why is it so hard? And I think these are some of the perspectives that make it a little bit difficult. But I hope that these things that I talked to you about today, having the long-term view, knowing that there is enough, knowing that it's all about the quality, and having that long-term vision and that long-term plan in place. I hope that helps. I have this, and I'm going to post that on Instagram today. It'll probably appear on Facebook, in my Facebook feed as well. I have developed a free course, which is called Beat the Blocks, and it deals with taking on all of these self-sabotaging patterns, limiting beliefs, different fears. And I have developed a 10-step method to help you take yourself through those things that are really holding you back in your business, so that you can start really creating the business that you want. I don't have a catchy link for it, but I will post the link right after this so that you can download it. And it's free. You will be added to my email list, but you're welcome to unsubscribe if you don't want to be there anymore. Otherwise, it's absolutely no strings attached. So that's for you, to help you build your business. I've collected my best tricks for you to help you do just that. Okay, this was longer than I expected, but I hope it wasn't too long for you guys. I just want to end by wishing you all an amazing Friday. Here in Stockholm, it's kind of sunny, kind of cloudy, but we have to be grateful for whatever sun there is, right? So wherever you are, have an awesome Friday, have an excellent weekend, and lots of business love to you from me. Bye.